Hi everyone, welcome to the BookTube Prize channel. My name is Robert Sheard. This is the official Call for Judges video for our 7th season in 2025. Let me just give you a little bit of background about what judging entails, and also I'll point you to a link where you can sign up on the form to become one of our judges next year. Judges at the beginning of each season can declare whether they want to judge fiction only, nonfiction only, or if they're willing to judge in both divisions throughout the year. At the beginning of the year, you don't have to tell me which of the rounds you wish to judge this far in advance. I know people's plans change all the time. So what we do is before each round, 2 weeks before each round starts, I send out to all of our judges an email which has a little RSVP attached to it. And if you want to judge that round, you must send in that RSVP. That's how I know who's willing to judge each round as we go through. We ask that every judge judge at least one of the first 3 rounds. You're welcome to sign up for all 3 if you wish, but in order to judge the final round, the 4th round, we require that you judge at least one of the first 3 rounds as well. What does it mean to be a judge? You're assigned a group of 6 books. You don't have any say in which books they are. You can't pick and choose. You can't ask to switch groups. It doesn't work that way with 300 judges. When you're given a ballot, you get 6 books to read, some of which you may already have read. But you have 2 months to read those 6 books, and your only required task at the end of those 2 months is to submit a rankings ballot to me. It actually goes to a website which has an electronic database, and all you have to do is rank those books 1 through 6. You can't give any ties. You don't have to give them any scores out of 100 points or any grades, A, B, C. All you do is, I like this book the best, it's my number 1. I like this book the least, it was my number 6. And that's it. And then at the end of the round, I compile all the scores from all the different judges, and the 3 best books in your group will advance into the next round. The bottom 3 books in your group will be eliminated from the prize. So we cut the field in half in every round. Now, if you judge a lot of different rounds, you're going to find that you won't have to read 6 books every time because you will have already read a book or 2 from previous rounds or just from your own reading experience. That's fine. The other thing that we ask of you, it's not an absolute requirement, but we ask our judges to do this, is to post about your experience reading for the prize after the round ends. Once I've announced a round's results, you can put a YouTube video about your experience judging that round and how you ranked the books. You can post on Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever it's called this week, and any other social media you like. We just ask you not to review the books during the round itself. So if you're judging 6 books, save your reviews of those books for your channel until after that round is complete and I've announced the results. And that's all there is to it. You're welcome to sign up for 1 round. You're welcome to sign up for all 4 rounds. You probably won't get assigned to all 4 rounds because we usually have more judges than we can use in any one specific round. But we love more judges, the merrier for us. Now, the form in the description box below will take you to a Google form where I'll ask you some basic information so I can contact you. It's super important as a judge that you pay attention to your emails. If I have to reach you and I can't reach you by a certain date, I end up replacing you with somebody else and you lose your turn to judge, and whoever replaces you loses a week of time trying to get into the field. So it's really important that, especially during transitions between rounds, you pay attention to the emails. Some of the emails will come from me directly. Some of them will come through our software service called SpeechWire. But you need to be aware that that could happen and that I will need a response from you if I send you an email. So if you're one of those people who never checks your email, never reads them in a timely fashion, or never responds to them in a timely fashion, being a judge for the BookTube Prize is probably not cut out for you. What else is there? It's a really simple process. It's a lot of fun. You do have to do quite a bit of reading, but you don't have to do it all year long. You can pick and choose which rounds you sign up for. If you have any questions though, please drop me an email. My email address is on the website. There's a link to my email on our website, booktubeprize.org. And I will be happy to answer any questions before you commit to becoming a judge. If you do commit to becoming a judge, please follow through on your commitments. Every year I've had a problem with some judges sign up for a round, I give them a ballot, and then I never hear from them again. They don't tell me they have a problem, they just disappear into the ether and never submit rankings. That makes things a little awkward when we have rankings that are extremely close and might need a tiebreaker. So please don't sign up if you're not the kind of person who follows through. If something happens in the middle of a round and you absolutely can't finish a round, that's understandable. Things happen all the time. But please communicate with me rather than just disappearing in silence. That's the worst thing you can do. Being ghosted as the coordinator for this prize is the most frustrating thing about running the prize. So please communicate with me and all will be well. I'll work with you to try to find a substitute for you or whatever we have to do. Okay, if you wish to judge in 2025, click on the link in the description box below and sign up and fill out that Google form. I will close the sign up period on New Year's Eve. So if you haven't signed up by the end of this year, you're not going to be a judge next year. Then in January, I will send all of the people who sign up a list of nominated titles. You'll have 2 weeks in January to research those titles, the ones you've never heard of, the ones you've never seen. Obviously, you won't have read them yet. And then you will be allowed to vote for up to 20 titles from that long list of 75 to 100 titles in each division that you would like to see in next year's prize field. And then I'll tally the votes and we'll announce on February 1st the 48 books in each division, and the ballots will go out to judges that same day on February 1st. So the prize actually begins on February 1st, and the fourth round ends the last day of September. We announce the winners the first full weekend in October. I think that's all you need to know. If you have questions, please drop me an email. I'm happy to answer. The more the merrier. If you're new to book prizes, this one is designed for you. It's designed for people who are active on social media in the book world and want a say in their favorite books of the year. Hope to see you all joining us for 2025. Happy reading, and I'll talk to you again soon.